George Kittle, tight end, San Francisco 49ers. So your year last year for a lot of people, I have to say me included, kind of came out of nowhere. Okay, so what, in your opinion, led you to have such an explosive breakout year?
Well, I think one of the biggest things was just being in my second year, having a year in the NFL, just, kind of get your feet wet. They kind of threw me into the fire, actually, the whole season. So that helped me. It was a quick learning curve. And then, my coaches just really helped me out, whether, Coach Shanahan's very dense playbook that's confusing and stuff. But once you get through that and you can find out how it works for you, that was a big part of it. And then, just taking advantage of opportunities. Coach Shanahan, it's what he always says, like, hey, I'm going to give you a chance, and if you take advantage of the opportunity, we're going to give you more chances. And it was just kind of a full season of that.
When you talk to people inside the 49ers about you, I'm told he can't get enough football. And both off the field and on the field, both in studying and everything. Where'd you get your love of football?
It's straight from my dad. I think I've been catching a football since I could walk, or actually really crawl, basically. My dad played at Iowa from, 78 to 81, and I kind of followed in his footsteps, and, his passion for the game just kind of, bled on to me, and I can't really get enough of it at any time. It's too much fun for me, and the fact that I get to play football and that's my job, I wake up every day living my dream.
Why is this offense a good fit for you?
Well, coming from Iowa, which is a inside-outside zone play action team, Coach Shanahan has a very similar offense. Might be a little bit more exciting in areas, and he just lets guys thrive. And what I think I do really well is the run game. And when you have a good run game, the play action, like I said, thrives off of that, and just leaves big holes. You can make big plays off of it.
You obviously now, after playing with 3 quarterbacks last year,
yeah,
I'm sure you hope that you only play with 1 this year.
That'd be nice.
So what has the chemistry been like getting used to Jimmy Garoppolo again? And how do you think you guys are suited to enter this season?
That's the nice thing about Jimmy. He's so good there's not really, you don't have to make too much up. He came in back, cylinders all firing and stuff, and he looks really good in OTAs, and he's been hot in camp, and we've connected on a lot of really good plays, and it's not really been too much of, hey, missed opportunities, and that we're doing really well together, and we have a lot of weapons on the offense, and Jimmy's distributing the ball really well, and he's just firing right now, and it's really fun to see.
When you were a kid, who did you watch and admire as a player? And let's fast forward to today. Who do you watch and study now as a player?
Let's see. So growing up, I think my favorite players were Brian Urlacher. Actually, my all-time favorite player is Ron Dane from Wisconsin.
Wow, yeah.
So I was born in Madison. I grew up going to all the games. So Ron Dane.
Did you jump around?
Oh yeah, I love Ron Dane. But so Ron Dane, Brian Urlacher is a huge, because I grew up a Bears fan, because being from Iowa, I lived there most of my life, and then Iowa guys Bob Sanders and Dallas Clark were my 2 other favorites, and so being able to watch them, just their passion, their fuel of football, just I just love that, how they took the field every single Sunday and just kind of whooped up on everybody. And then today, I can't get enough of watching. I'm kind of biased. I usually only watch tight ends just because I like seeing how other guys are doing. But you can never watch enough of Travis Kelce, Zach Ertz. I love watching O.J. Howard and Eric Ebron, Jack Doyle. There's just so many guys in the NFL that do so many things well, and they do things so differently that you can just pull one thing or two from each guy, and then you can put all that together. It can really help you out. But I also love watching Tom Brady. I will say that.
A lot of people do.
He's fun to watch.
A lot of great expectations on your team this year.
Mm-hmm.
How do you think you guys will deal with that aspect?
I think we're gonna do really well with that. There's our goal is to go out there and win every single game that we compete in. And that might not be the most realistic goal, but you don't really game plan to lose. And so we're gonna go out there and try to win every single game. And we've got a really, really good group of guys. We got an amazing defensive line, and I think we can do a lot of damage with our offense and our defense.
Last question.
Okay.
Totally out of left field.
Love it.
You practice against Richard Sherman.
Yes.
And I wonder, what do you learn from a guy who's one of the greats at his position, even though you may not go up against him on every snap? What do you learn going up against him?
Just by watching him, his work ethic, every single snap, every snap for him is a Super Bowl rep. He's not going to let anyone beat him on any single rep. His mindset is always that I'm the best and that no one can beat me. And if you can see that, and if you can also harness that mindset, that's what breeds competition. That's how you have a good team. So that's our goal. Is if I can do what Sherman does in every single play, then I think that I can be one heck of a tight end.
That Legion of Boom thing, I think, was more than just the players and their ability. There was this psyche
100%.
that we're going to kill you.
Yeah. I firmly believe that NFL and football, it's a lot of it's most of it's in your head. You got your body and you got to be physical and you got to be fast and stuff. But if you can figure it out mentally and how to get yourself into that place where you can go hit people, that makes you a good, really good football player.
Hey, have a great year. Thanks a lot.
Hey, thank you so much.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.